Hey everybody, welcome back to Dojoduckie Plays Magicite. We're back in it with Scourgeling runs, because we're trying to take out either the final boss no enemy, or the entire game without damage. Either or is going to work, and our strategy right now is the same for all of them. Drone, Wizard's Beard, Scourgeling. Good roll on those stats, that's what we're going after. Defensive, and Intellect. So, I had a pretty great day today. I don't know about y'all. I hope y'all are having a good day. But, long day at work. Another 9-hour day. But, it was pretty relaxed. You know, some days you just gotta have those days where it's relaxed. It's not too over the top. If you're going over the top every day, all the time, you're never gonna have time to relax, and then you're just gonna stop being productive. And today was one of those days where, you know, we just kind of didn't relax, but, you know, we weren't doing as much as we usually do, which was a good change of pace. It was a very insecty day, actually. Funny story. Found a bumblebee, like, but not a, oh dang it, restart. I knew I was gonna have that. Not just like a little bee, like a chungus bee. One that is classified underneath the chungus subtype. It was basically a bumblebee, but it ate too much something, and it gets super big, but also super round. And it looks like something out of a cartoon almost. And saw one today at work, actually. And we picked it up and we brought it to our greenhouse. And now it has a happy little home there. I don't think we named him. If I was going to give that bee a name, it would be Chunks. He was a chunky boy. And take out that slime. Weird range out for those zombies. And this guy. Pretty relaxed, actually. I got a cup of hot cocoa. I got 4XL pants on. And I don't have to work tomorrow, so that's... I always look at not having to work the next day as a good thing. People are like, oh, you're not going to be making money the next day. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But, oh, that was cheap. That was super cheap. Okay, let's slow it down. Slow it down a bit. That's what got us through last time, is just keeping it steady. Not going after anything too crazy. Oh, we could just restart our run. We don't have to go through all this. And not getting hit. The three good things about the game. Don't get hit and don't get hit. Got a bee. Might take him out. There we go. Nice. Nice. Started flying with him. I didn't know zombies had wings. I'll get pretty excited as well. There's gonna be a video coming out on Monday of Minecraft, which I don't know what your guys' opinion is on it or not. I played Minecraft since I was like 12, and specifically factions, so I don't know if there's any factions people out there, but I enjoyed it a ton, and I actually stopped because I figured out like a little contraption, a little macro deal on my keyboard where I could hold a key down and it would gain me stuff passively, but turns out I couldn't do that and got banned for like 2 years, so I stopped playing. And now I've gotten back into it. I think it's something that'll kind of spice us up a little bit. But they're gonna be weekly videos. They're not gonna be a daily thing yet, because I'm planning to do a lot more editing on them, or a ton more than these videos. These videos are literally no editing, but whatever. A little bit, but not to the same degree. District 4, not bad. Nice dodge with that crab rock there. We want to keep speedy around these people that shoot, but not too speedy to where we start making mistakes. Now, there's always a happy medium in things. Not only Magicite, just in general, you know? You're a coffee drinker? Don't drink too much coffee. That's something I've noticed, is people, they start obsessing over something that they like, and it's not always the most healthy thing, you know? I don't think drinking like 3 cups of coffee a day is a healthy thing, and that's just me. You know, some people are like, oh, I have to have my coffee. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I tried drinking 3 cups of coffee a day at our orientation for college, for university, and it was a bad deal. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't focus really, because you know, the caffeine helps with like headaches and stuff. And living where I am, I pretty much always have a headache to some degree. Not anything crazy, but still a headache. And we got an obsidian sword. And so it helps with that. But once you get too much coffee, I'm just like, that's too much. You know, there should be a happy medium. And those people that drink like 8 or 10 cups of coffee a day, if you're one of those people, you're actually a little bit crazy. Because that's too much coffee. Too much coffee for one person. I get it. There's a lot of caffeine. Probably makes you feel a little bit more motivated. But at the same time, once you're off that caffeine, you're going to feel like you need more. It's just become like, oh, dang it, we spawned him in. Oh, but we got this guy. Oh, no. And we flew. Everything's going wrong. We might get hit here. Okay, let's get out of here. But yeah, not... What is this? Not the biggest fan of coffee. I'm not a daily coffee drinker. I'm like a weekly coffee drinker. And I don't know if anyone else falls into that category. It's kind of a weird category to fall into. Someone who drinks coffee once a week. But it's not like I actively go after caffeinated beverages to assist me in my day-to-day studies or whatever. I'm not really studying anything right now. I was gonna take on trying to figure out Calculus 2 over the summer. That kind of went down the hole after I realized that, I don't know, didn't want to, I guess. And that was a great trap there. Didn't want to, a little bit unmotivated. I was going to start like the beginning of the book and go over, oh no, 3 dungeons all over Calculus 1 again. Probably people struggling with Calculus 1 right now. I totally understand. It's not an easy class at all. Far from easy. I mean, it's Calculus. What do you expect? This guy is just basically bad luck for us, because he's going to chase us throughout the rest of the level. So we need to just keep moving. He can snipe us, I think, from anywhere in the level. Just like shoot a fireball straight, and so many mimics. And if it hits us, it's just bad luck, you know. We went to a dungeon. It's not really our fault. Okay. This is where we slow it back down. Take a deep breath. Only enemies here, really, that we should have to fight are the squids. Or not that we should fight, is just to look out for is the squids. Or maybe like a big mushroom blocking our path. Yep, we're already to the doors. Red rooms have got to be one of the safest rooms. Like these shooter mushrooms, a little bit of a problem. The squids, maybe a little bit of a problem. Everything else, no. Might even be easier than the purple rooms, but I haven't decided yet. Purple rooms are easy because there's nothing that like shoots at you, no ranged people. But I mean, you got bats, and bats can spawn weird. They're teeny tiny, probably have a lot more room to spawn. Okay, another red room, district 16. So just one more district after this one, or one more like level. Okay, let's fly through here. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Real good. And dungeon. Okay, we gotta get through this dungeon without taking damage. And then... Whew, this is gonna be difficult. And then once we get through the dungeon, take on the Scourge wall, which is even harder than this dungeon, but whatever. We can do it. We've done it before. It's not the hardest thing. Taking no damage, maybe. But, I mean, it comes down to luck of the draw, you know? We get to a spot where there's no flying enemies, and then we spam spawn zombie, which we're going to need to get some mana back for, if we want to use it actively. Not quite enough to level up. Maybe through this guy? 62? I don't think there's another way for us to gain. Ooh, that's actually kind of unfortunate, because we might, if we gain another XP, we'll be slowed down. So let's get past this guy and this guy. We don't want to get sniped by one of those arrows. It'd be muy unfortunate. Good thing we're fast there. Just think about things that we're fortunate for, and we can ignore everything else. We got a shooty guy. And we're good. We're good. Scourge wall time. Game plan. Just get to a spot where there's no ranged people, turn around, and spawn the heck out of those zombies. It doesn't look like we have any... Oh, there's a mana potion. We can get in and fight a little bit quicker. And we can get this one as well. There's a chance we can get a little bit of mana from it. Or a lot of mana. Let's go here and here. Oh, this will heal us up. Okay, here we go. So, ready, set, fly out of the way. Ignore these guys, just try to get out of their reach. Okay, looks like we might attract one flying guy, but just one. Okay, let's try to take him down. I'm okay with killing one enemy if it means taking no damage on the entire game. Which we might not take it out on any enemies doing this, or at least not any enemies we can see. This is going to become a problem here in a second when the Scourge wall gets a little bit closer. Okay, come down, come down. Oh, we didn't take damage. Okay, we're good. That was a close one. Oh, and we're slow. That's unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Okay, let's try to get as much in as we can here. We're safe-ish, as long as we can do some good dodges. Okay, we can move back now. Dodge, dodge. No way! We didn't get hit there. We didn't even... Oh, we could have just come down here and spawned this guy in, and then he would have died. Oh. Yeah, he's seriously about to go down. 3, 2, 1, dead. So freaking close. We got Pigfolk variant. We got Remnant variant. We're going at it again. Gonna hot cocoa up real quick. Hot cocoa, I am much more of a fan of than just straight coffee. Ooh, and actually, a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. First off, tastes great. Second off, it's like an all-year drink. Okay, well, that's just rude game. You know, coffee is more of a general drink. Hot cocoa is something that people classify as like, oh, I'm gonna sit around the fire in a winter and drink my cocoa. I'm gonna be a college girl. I don't know who drinks hot cocoa. Hopefully not college women. Want to be classified as that, but it's delicious and it tastes a lot better than coffee. And you can, if you get strong enough hot cocoa, get the same benefits as coffee. Maybe not quite as much caffeine, but still a lot. And I found out you can like get one of those hot cocoa packets. Ooh, hello. Put in a coffee cup and then just put hot water on top of it. You don't even have to mix it if you pour it right, because you can like pour on top of the powder continuously. I don't know if that makes sense. Like put the powder in the cup and then you start filling it up and the powder floats to the top, and then as long as you stay on the powder like the entire time, it mixes itself. So it's like the easiest drink. You just put powder in a cup, put the water in the powder, and bam, you got hot cocoa. Bada bang, bada boom. Beginning levels are pretty easy to dodge. Go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and red room. Red room. No ice room. No ice room for us today. I can't imagine taking on, like, oh, that's happened to us before. Like the Ice Queen or something as this guy and trying to just dodge him and not take any damage. Be semi-difficult. Healthy, no. There we go. Okay, let's get it this time. We were so close last time. So close on that last run. I am disappointed to say the least. Because we've been after this achievement for a while now. And it's not the easiest achievement, you know. Taking no damage in your entire run. It's like a end game achievement, it feels. I mean, it is. It's one of our last ones that we need to get. But, yeah. A little hard one. Let's get there. What are we basically looking for? We're looking for no damage until, well, not even on the scourge wall. We don't want any damage on the scourge wall. But maybe what we should have done is, since we knew it was okay behind us to go there, we could have probably just dropped down and been a lot safer down there. Or waited just a little less. Yeah, and gone down. Because the scourge wall didn't, the scourge wall would have been baited down, and he might not have been able to fire down there by the time we got all of our spawn zombie off, and, you know, we can do all the what ifs in the world, but there was still a chance we could have got hit either way. So, that's how I'm leaving that at. Disappointed, to say the least, but, you know, we learned because of it. Green room, District 4, okay, not too shabby. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, we gotta be a little bit more careful. I don't want to go into these things completely reckless. We're still trying for the achievement. We're not just going in blind. Speaking of going in blind, for your people that do play like Minecraft mini games, I played Sky Wars for 2 hours last night before I got a win. And the win that I got was, it was extremely interesting, because the guy felt that it would be better if we took off all of our armor and fought with our fists and like set up some diplomacy deal. We gotta watch out for these bats. And it was fun. It was a little dorky, but ended up winning. So many hackers though. So many hackers. Or hackers, that term is used wrong. People using blacklisted mods to enhance their gameplay is what they are. They just fly around and take you out. You don't even stand a chance. Because they got speed, they got flight, which is like a huge advantage. If someone has flight on Skywars, they better never lose a game. You can just fly up into the sky and wait for hours if you wanted until you won. Basically, you're unkillable once you get to that point. Anything good? Fire starter? Nice. Red room. District 8? Nice. I haven't quite figured out how the districts work yet. Sometimes I feel like when we enter an actual district, we're on an odd district, and sometimes when we enter the shops, we're on like a even deal. I think you might skip districts somehow, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. Like we didn't get hit there. I feel like that was kind of coming towards us. One of those shots, and we got a dungeon. Okay. Oh, dang it. Spilled hot cocoa. Woo! Okay. So, yeah, hopefully that doesn't do anything bad. Just on my keyboard. Oh, kinda. Ooh, gross. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, he's not aggroed. Okay, we're good. What are we watching out for? We're watching out for the mini boss. That's okay. This is impossible to do unless we take him out. I legitimately think that that would be some Matrix stuff right there to get past all those. And still, we level up, and now we're slow. So, just saying. Just saying. We, yeah. I hope that given the river and scale, we don't lose HP. Like, there's some things I just don't want to test out. When we got the mysterious potion on the no HP challenge, that was really unfortunate. Okay. What if equipping something that gives you less HP counts as losing HP? Because, I mean, technically you're losing HP. You're going down in your HP stat. Not like you're taking any damage, but, you know, still unfortunate. So, take these guys out. Oh, that was sprint and not attack. Okay, one more run, and we'll call it quits if we don't get it this time. But, fairly confident we're close. Yeah, 6 and 2, come on. Or 6 and 4. And there's a loadout. Okay, okay. That was just messy. That was bad. That was careless, and we gotta focus up a little bit. 6 and 4. Where you at? Come on. I believe in you. There we go. Question mark. There we are, and we're rolling. So yeah. It's also a very hot day. But weather in Montana isn't always very constant. There's always some type of weather report, and 95% of the time it's wrong. Like today, sunny, was sunny in the morning. Very sunny, actually. A little bit too sunny if you ask me, because I felt like the top of my head got burned. Super sunny, and then about 2 or 3 o'clock, huge thunderstorm, and now it's rolling through Manhattan. And it's sunny, but the wind, like the trees are sideways, and there's raining, and I don't know. Weird weather. Beautiful, don't get me wrong. Lots of like sun coming through the clouds and stuff, but very stormy nonetheless. Usually at night it gets a lot worse. At least I think. Usually at nighttime it gets worse. There was some lightning. Mostly a lot of like heavy rains though. I mean, that's not bad. Usually we have pretty dry summers. Pretty dry summers, pretty dry winters as well. Montana. It's been good so far. And the river hasn't overflowed, so it's not. It's been pretty regulated as well, so very nice. Very nice summer. As far as I can tell. Okay. Let's keep her going. Keep her going, and green room. Still not sure how people do the game in like 3 minutes, you know. I think our best is 7 something, which is still, you know, semi-fast. It's probably not top 10 or anything, but it's pretty up there. Just doing it in 4 minutes, you have to have such good reflexes. I bet you we could speedrun it, but we definitely take damage, you know. We get to the end and we'd have to do some pretty swell dodging to get that speed run in. Yeah, red room. And we're on District 7. We'll probably go with the exact same setup, though, as we are going with now. How did this guy get aggroed and the squid to our left did not get aggroed? That's my question. Answer me that, game. How come that guy didn't get aggroed? So weird. Taking down the little zombie. Okay. All our enemies are down. And we got... Did we take damage? No, okay. I thought we did for some reason. We got the sword. So basically this converts attack damage or magic damage into attack damage. So now we do 20 damage to the ships. Door should be right here. Yep. We'll go red room again. That was one of the harder red rooms. Probably partially because we were so slow. But a lot of squids. A lot of slightly sticky situations. A little bit of slightly slanted. Down here. Little tight, and up. So half the reason why I'm not gonna go away from this series at all. I still want to unlock everything and maybe do a little bit of speedrunning. I've never done speedrunning on anything really besides Escapists and Broforce, which are awesome games. By the way, we got ranked first in the world on a few of the multiplayer Escapist levels, and people are like emailing us saying, hey, you hacking, blah blah blah, you cheated, there's no way you can get a time that low. And like a week later someone beat it. But it was pretty funny. We were all in this basement for like 36 hours on end or something trying to beat this record. Well, we weren't trying to beat the record that entire time, but playing the same game. Because Escapist, it can take an hour or so to get out of a dungeon. Out of a prison. And so we were trying to speedrun some of the first ones to spice it up a little bit. And what we do is we get 4 controllers, even though there were only 3 of us playing. And we would one of us would control 2 controllers at once. And then we would get on, all go get like files and break out of the fence at the same time. And all of us would die, but we would die outside of the fence. And then one of us could go across the threshold, or 2 of us could quit or something if we didn't quite get far enough. And I mean, you'd save so much time. And then one of them, one of them was just luck. Like you would hopefully spawn with an iron bar or something in your chest. And then you can mine out of a roof and like jump out at a certain angle and escape that way off the prison. And that one we were really proud of. That one we got first in the world by like 20 seconds or something with. And I think it's possible to do it a few seconds faster if you had... I think we only had 2 people with iron bars. But if you had 3 people, I think you would have 1 hit less on like this little block, and it would save you, maybe 2 seconds. And you could probably make it up like stairs faster and stuff. And there's all stuff that goes into that speedrunning, but in my book, we were definitely first. There were people in levels that had 0 seconds to win the level. And in my eyes, that's just someone that's cheating the system a little bit. That is somehow overriding their score, skipping to the end of the level somehow, and getting a 0-second score. I don't think that should be seen as official or anything. Even though it shows up as first, you can't defeat the level in 0 seconds, as far as I'm aware, or else all the levels would be defeated in 0 seconds. Or maybe there's some weird glitch, but 0 seconds seems a little low to me. Or there were some that were just like 1 or 2 seconds, but it takes you 1 or 2 seconds to like spawn in and stuff. And the ones that seem legitimate and the ones that we beat, people seem to actually have a competition on. Okay, good rooms right here. Any squid or anything blocking our path? Just a big shroom. with some magic and doors. Nope, we got a few mages and then doors. Okay, was that Scourge Wall? No, we have to make through a dungeon. Okay. Or just be steady. If you get the mini boss, don't die to him. You know, that'd be a good start. Fireball enemies are your biggest enemies besides the snipers. The snipers can hit you wherever, and they will hit you wherever because they're great at their job, and they seem to... That was a mimic. That was a mimic. I don't even care. We're going to the end. Go into the end of this place because I don't care and I'm a disgrace. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Big old skeleton is trying to snipe us, and he will, but we don't really care. We're going to practice the Scourge Wall a little bit because we don't get to do that very often. Okay, Scourge Wall, bring it on, boy. So we got a few zombies on him. Okay. Dodge. Trying to take no damage on this fight. And that's our goal. We got a flying boy. Let's just go down here. We can bring him down to our level. We can take him out. We're going to want to fly up right here. Okay, there's damage. A little unlucky. What we don't want to try to dodge flying enemies if we don't have to. We want to get to a place like this where we have one maybe or none, and then just spam spawn zombie. Maybe a variant. Nope, no variant. Let's do it one more time. One more time. It's not gonna kill us. We got wasp boy. Ooh, unfortunate level up there. I didn't realize those had so much XP in them. Just go down. Ooh, that was some great dodging. They must be the exact same speed as us, or else that would have been impossible to pull off. There goes the boar and the slime. I really do love Spawn Zombie. It's so broken. I know I've said this so many times, but I mean, you're doing, instead of like 100 damage instantly, you're doing like 10 damage every quarter second for, or 5 damage every quarter second for one zombie. If you get 50 on there, if you get 50 zombies on there, that's 250 damage every quarter second. That melts the Scourge Wall. Absolutely melts anything, as long as it can stay on there. And the Scourge Wall is honestly a perfect enemy crafted for this thing to fight. And if they do go back and like rebalance the game, I think they should take damage out of the Spawn Zombie wand. And I know it would make it a lot harder for me to beat the game, and a lot harder for everyone else to beat the game. But you know, I feel like when he was, or when whoever was programming the game, when they thought of Spawn Zombie, they thought of it as more of like a quirky thing, not something that is literally by far the strongest weapon in the game. You know, and so if I created a game, I would want there to be some balance, like attack to have its own perks and everything to be able to take out the final boss, not just ranged, or you know, you can with attack as long as you have flying, really. And then oh, such bad damage. And you know, magic, I bet you can take it out with, but it still seems pretty hard. Dexterity is honestly the best place to go if you don't have Spawn Zombie to melt the boss. That's all I'm saying. That's my 2 cents. And this is coming from someone who's only played, you know, 30 or so episodes of this, which is, you know, it's a sizable amount of time. That's probably 20 or so hours, and I guess that's on camera, so probably around 30 hours. But I'm no master is what I'm trying to say. Always open to suggestions. I know there's a lot faster people at me than the game, and people, like tons of people that have already unlocked all the achievements. But One thing I'd like to know is if there's like an easier way to take out the final boss. Like just the final boss, because we can't take out any enemies. So bad. Okay, really the last time this time. If we get hit this time, we're just cutting it off there. But if there's another way, if there's a alternate method besides just flying to the end and doing spawn zombie and hoping you get lucky to take out the final boss, because if you had arrows, they'd be more accurate, and that'd help out a ton in just targeting him. You would have the option not to hit everyone else with those arrows, unless you're super strong and like they dive in front of you or something pops up out of the ground. Well, with spawn zombie, it's gonna kill anything that's in its way. Which, you know, it's a double-edged sword, and you can't kill anything in the levels, so you can't level up your magic. It's like maybe not spawn zombie is the best method, but at least you can't level up very easily. You might be able to get to level 5 through like chests, and what else gives you XP? I don't know if anything else gives you XP. Yeah, maybe just through chests. I don't think you can get all the way to level 5. Opening chests, now that I think about it, unless golden chests give you a ton of XP. So maybe magic isn't the route to go. And so spawn zombie might look a little obsolete in that situation. But you can always mine. You know, you can always... Hello. Get a ton of HP. Get super tanky. You can still get, you know, medicine. Get full health. Get some total biscuits. But, spawn zombie just seems like a risky thing to use in a situation like that. Because it does a ton of damage, but at the same time, it's prone to taking out other stuff that you don't want to take out. You got the Roar Toad Castle. I mean. Obviously. Level up here. Good thing that wasn't a crab rock, or else we would be done for. Like mega done for, like done for the episode. Whew. Okay, keep it going, turn around, stick it out, show me what you got. Give us this chest, total biscuit, exactly what I wanted. I don't think that worked. I didn't see it work. Huh. I hope gaining HP doesn't do anything either, because that would honestly be the worst thing that could happen to us. As I run into a crab rock. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. We're going to keep trying this no damage deal. I'm having a lot of fun with it, contrary to my size of disappointment for our failure in this episode. But yeah, check out my next videos, and I'll see y'all next time.